Hello.
Hello.
How are we?
Yeah, not bad. How's everyone else doing? Liam, RJ, you guys all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Looking forward to the chat. Feels like it's been forever and ever. So yeah, good to be back. Liam?
Yeah, I'm good. Literally been at home 5 minutes. Straight on club. I've not even got changed. I'm still in my work gear.
Cool.
But yeah.
Gesundheit.
What do I
Bless you.
Live. Wow. So we got 37. We really need to keep an eye on the people on, because if we hit, and we have hit 40 already, so that means tonight I will be picking two people at random that will both receive 1 year's free membership on the club. I did see it hit 40. It's dropped down to 37, but that definitely hit 40. So yeah, loads of messages. Just quickly, you will be seeing Liam in the chat. Liam missed us all very deeply, and Liam's back back on the media team, as well as now taking charge again with the deals and discounts. So welcome back on both of those fronts, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, mate.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's it didn't feel right. There was a gap, and on my days off and whatnot, it just didn't feel the same. So yeah, I'm just glad to be back and do what I enjoy, because I did enjoy it, and yeah, I do regret stepping down, to be honest. So yeah, many more to come.
I think it gets to, you know what, though, I don't think I think certain people realise the pressure what comes along doing with what we're doing. I think you can run a club as just for running a club and let it do its own thing, or you can run a club trying to do what you think's the right thing. And I know Pete Mamascal, the chats that we've had, he understands that 110%, as do all the staff on the club as well. So no, it's brilliant having you back. If you're watching us on Facebook, I think we're on the media page and the main group, aren't we, Bob?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the media page. Hopefully someone else has got the main group.
Cool. I will try and get onto, I was on the media page. I'm going to come off the media page now, so I will go back onto the main group. But whichever one you're on, if you can give us a thumbs up, a like, to keep your questions, etc. To come in, we'll get round to yeah, there's already loads of hellos and everything else I can see, which is great. Thank you all for that. One of the big things, bless you, there's loads of things to cover, because it's been a whole month since we've done our last live. Was we hit the 16,000 mark? Woo! Yeah. Just want to say again, thank you to absolutely everybody that's contributed, past and present, people that are still on the club, people that aren't on the club. You've all make that 16,000 mark possible, and thank you to Anne for putting that up. Also thank you to Victoria that put a post up prior to us kind of just reaching that mark. I appreciated that as well, to be absolutely honest. So yeah, onwards and upwards to the 17k.
Yeah, cheers everyone for helping us hit 16,000. Like RJ said, we're members, sponsors, yeah, staff as well. Cheers, guys. Thank you. And here's to another next 1,000.
Yeah, definitely. Any thoughts on the 16k, Liam? Because let's be honest, you on and off, you pretty much like Bob. You've been about since the go, if there's such a word.
Yeah, I like the emphasis on the on and off. No, yeah, it's good to get to the 16k mark. I think when I joined, the club was on. I think it was on like 12 or 13,000.
Right.
Well, so it just showed how far the clubs came along the way. Yeah, I say is to reaching 17k, and then obviously the next goal, 18. I say when we get to 20k, that's when we know we're definitely doing something right. We're getting the name out there, and obviously, hitting them goals that we want. So yeah. Thanks to everyone helping us get that far.
Yeah, I think if I go back 2 years when we had what I would call that major shuffle in November 2018, which I think we had, what was it, about 5 or 6 people I let go staff wise. Let's be fair to them, they've gone on and they've done their own thing, and they've been very successful with that. We was on about 9,000 then, so that just goes to show you 9,000 to 17, another 8,000 on. It's been quite mad as regards to that. I don't think we got Nathan's also on the page as well. I apologise if my screen keeps going funny. I have ordered another backdrop light. I think it's actually a lighting problem, and we're kind of getting to grips with that now. So if I do dial in and out, it's because I'm messing around trying to do things that aren't working. So yeah, hey, we're catching up. I apologise if I am lagging. What was the next thing I wanted to do? Chat about. I'm going to try and come off on that. That might help speed me up because I'm lagging. Bob, I'm going to let you carry on and do a bit of chatting while I try and work out why I'm lagging.
Yeah, we'll just quite a few comments, so we'll just catch up with them. Carl Scott, evening guys. Cheers for joining again, Carl. Always good to see you. Sarah, evening. Evening. Simon Wallet, hello. Liam A, hello everyone. Got my takeaway, got my cola, got baby Charla and Butch sat next to me. I'm ready. Sounds like a good night. Do you want to do a couple, Liam? Do they come up for you?
Yeah, it's come up now. I don't know why, it seems to be lagging a bit tonight. What does it say? I'm on my phone, so it's a little bit small. Will not be Sunday without Full Club GB on YouTube. Drinks ready. Good friend of mine bought me Marmite popcorn for my birthday on Monday. It's brilliant. Enjoying it now. Ooh. I like popcorn, but I'm not keen on Marmite. So it's a bit... Yeah.
Where are we? From Facebook.
So we've got
Ian McLaughlin.
Yeah. Stunning picture of a Mark 1 there. Who's this one? Let's go back. That's me messing around. The Danny Blanchard. Now then. I'm presuming that's what you're saying. Now then. Hi, buddy. George Banks, evening. Hi, George.
There's a couple of new faces tonight.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm just saying. I'll be honest. I've not. The past couple of members you've just brought up there. I've not. I don't recall seeing them on club.
Which good. I think
they're new members.
38 at the moment with 10 thumbs ups. That's what I'm seeing, which I'm presuming is a combined. Evening, Bob, RJ, and Liam. Evening, Brian. Hope you're well. Another new one. Steve Herbert. Hi. Hi, Steve. Another newbie that we haven't. I don't think we've seen on before. This one comes up as Facebook user. Hi. I know on Facebook at the moment I can see. If you guys can see any of the shout outs on there, I can see I've got Kieran Needham Russell saying, evening all, really good to get myself back in this group. Been posting very sparingly recently, loving these live episodes. Thank you, Kieran, makes it all worthwhile. Richard, at the down there in Kent, hi buddy, hope you and your other half are well, and congratulations on your wedding anniversary as well. Nathan's in there, thank you Nathan. Andy Baxter's joined, Russ Harding, evening all. Claire Sibley, evening all. Hi Claire. John, who's also back with us as the senior mod on the staff. Hi John, welcome back. Ian Adley, all right from Essex, and Neil Mellors has joined. That's just a few that I can see on the group. I suppose that gets us back to where we are here. Chris Rickson, hello everybody. I know Chris, yeah, I think he took his your car in for your S-Max in for MOT. Did it foul on a spring? You got to take it back in, bud, I think. Liam, you want to do that one?
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading some of the comments and shout-outs. Carl Scott, good to have the live back on, guys. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, it's good to have the live back on. Bit of a month break. I think it gives us enough to talk about during the live. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. We've got, let's put that one back on. Leighton, evening Leighton, hope you're really, really well. Do you want to go down a couple, Bob?
Yeah. Steve Koenig, evening guys. Cheers for joining.
Hi Steve. Hello Rosie.
Dave Coe, welcome back. Liam, hello RJ and Bob.
Hi Dave.
Thank you.
Scott Evans, evening. Evening
Hi Scott.
Joining. Adam Hopton, hello.
Hi Adam.
I think somebody done already. Jez says Honda Man is back.
He is.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. Joseph says hello. Evening, Joe.
Hi Joe.
Carl, evening, gents. Hope you're well.
Hi Carl.
Cheers, Carl. Hope you guys are all right as well. Pete Maskell. Evening, everyone.
Hi Pete.
Yeah, Victoria. Evening, all. Evening, Victoria.
Hi Vic. If your mum's watching, happy birthday to your mum yesterday. I know it was a birthday, so happy birthday, Joyce, if you're watching.
Where was me?
My generator going.
Dave Waite, evening, looking good. Cheers.
Hi Dave.
David Brown, evening all. Cheers for joining. Liam, do you want to do a couple?
I can read them out. I can't click on them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What we got? Can't see these. Gemma Louise K. Evans. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thanks for joining. Mel Tuttle.
Hi Mel.
How you doing?
Evening, Mel. Here you go. Here's one for you.
I'll never live it down. You won't, no.
Yeah. No, you are waiting there saying that, Jez. I'll never live it down. It's in my blood.
Michael David Harris. Oh, look, it's the three wise men.
It's definitely not that.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't know about wise.
Dave says, was at the full dealers on Saturday, getting very close, 75%, to a deal on a shiny new Focus Vignale in lucid red.
Wow, very nice.
Nice.
I can't even pronounce that word, let alone go and buy one.
I think that's how you say it. Somebody we've got Simon Wally, hello.
42 on with 13 thumbs ups and hearts, so 42. Thank you very much. Hi, Simon.
Victoria says, thank you. My mum had a very lovely day. Best she could. She was spoiled.
Oh, bless. That's good. Top viewers let themselves go. But yes, we really have. Yes. Someone.
It depends who, really.
Yeah. Guinness can play to Top Gear Bunny because we haven't got a Top Gear dog. Right. So just very quickly, gonna do what I normally do, which is we've not done a show for best part of just over a month. So there's been a few birthdays along the lines. We had the shout out for Joyce, Victoria's mum's birthday yesterday. It was also to Tony Adams' birthday the other day. Sorry, I had to mention that. And my son Aaron's birthday. So happy birthday to my son Aaron. Also to David Fairland has had a birthday since our last show. So is a very happy birthday to Kieran Needham Russell, Dawn Harris, Jane Allett, Peter Ward, Adam Thompson, Victor Parker, Michael Davis Harris, who I believe is in the chat, Dave Boyce, Gavin Reed, Andy Baxter, Dean Bowden, and Paul Cousins. A very happy birthday to all you people over the last few weeks. If I've missed anybody out, I do apologise. Also, on top of that, people that have taken out membership since we've done the last live. Chris Richardson, who I believe was the chap with the Mark III Granada that left his keys in the door. Remember. Ian Dawn Thompson. Gesundheit. No, that wasn't his birthday. That was a gentleman called Yanis, and I'm only going to call him Yanis because I wouldn't do his surname any justice whatsoever. So Yanis, if you're watching or you watch this on the rewind, etc., or you play back later, I do humbly apologise. Alex Kovac, I'll give that one a go. Kevin Wilkinson, Peter Ireland, Darren Pretty, Robert Cole, Sir Simon Wally, who's in the chat, Ray Mitchell, Corey Jones, James Summerfield. Now, I know James is having issues with trying to access the chat, and I'm going to speak about that a bit later because we've worked out what the dickens was going on with that. But James Summerfield took out membership, Dave Emblin, Russell Cade, Adam Cook, Barry Bradbury, Mark Muga, Barat Varg, Steve Glenlow, Seri Cornish, and today, only a few hours ago, Kaylee Halty. Happy birthday and to all the people that took out membership. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Yeah, happy birthday, guys, and cheers for their membership support as well.
Yeah, very much so. So I've gone on about that, and just a quick, a massive shout out. Like I said, birthdays, memberships, but I have to remember all the sponsors that make all this possible. And with that, shout outs to Select Tints, Mirror Image, Next Based, Power Max, Blue Spark, Collins Performance, Ghost Vehicle Protection, Supreme Engraving, 247 Competitions, Chris Knott, Track Day Door Cards, AM Autos, and SK Graphics. A massive thank you to all you companies that offer our wonderful members great the deals. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, and all of our memberships, all of our sponsors, I should say, can be found on our website as well.
Richard, you're more than welcome with that shout out, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we've got tons of sponsors. We're always on the lookout, especially now Liam's back. Always adding new sponsors. They can be found on our website as well.
Which I believe to see that list, you've got to have the membership to do that.
You do see this list, yeah. But for example, if you like see a sponsor you like, if you're logged in with membership, click on one and it will open a new tab. What the stream is, it hasn't worked.
What I need people to do at the moment, we've got 41 live at the moment. I have got 2 memberships that have kindly been donated by, bear with me 1 second. I need to find him. There he is. No, that wasn't him. Evening, Adrian. How are you? I hope you're really well. Just a massive shout out to Adrian, to be honest. After the last live, he donated £20 out of his own pocket. And he felt it would be a great idea. And I do agree with Adrian. So a massive shout out for him to offer the opportunity to do 2 1-year for free memberships to the members. So Adrian, thank you very much for that. So what I would like people to do, those people that don't have memberships, I would just like you to put a comment in the live chat just saying I don't have memberships. I will write them numbers down and the names down, and towards the end of the show I will just pick out 2 people at random. But I do need you to put your names down and just say that you don't have membership or you would like membership, and whatever the figures are, I will pick a couple of people out at random for that. So if we can all keep an eye out for anyone doing that. If no one doesn't do it, we just go pub. No, we won't. It's not. Okay. So what else did I have on my list of things to go on about? So we spoke about sponsors hitting 16,000. So I've been speaking with the staff. Going to be honest, I've been speaking with the staff a lot at the moment. I've got a Facebook user. We've got a few there. So let me write these names down. Adam Hopton. Adam Hopton. Adam, if you're listening, you've got a number 1. Your number's going to be number 1. I think the easiest way to do this is going to be a number generator, Bob and Liam. Would you say that's about fair?
Yeah. That's your cool.
So we've got Adam Hopton. Also, I need to know on Facebook users saying I don't have membership. Can they just put their name in so I know who that person is? Claire Sibley also says she doesn't have membership. Claire, your number at the moment is number 2. Okay.
Why don't they just put I don't have membership and then put the name on the end?
Yeah, I think everyone's it's going to come up. I'm just kind of looking at the moment. Scott Evans is saying I don't have membership. That's one of the ones in Facebook. So Scott Evans, you've got a number 3. George Banks is saying I don't have membership either. So George Banks, number 4. Okay. If I'm missing out on anyone, please let me know. Chris Rickson, number 5. Rickson is number 5.
Somebody's asked what of them.
John, I do agree. I did get your message. 100% agree. Jim Bob, hi. What have I missed? Brendan Wilson, I don't have membership. Brendan Wilson, number 6. Brendan. Any more that I've missed, guys, on that list? Okay.
Where are we up to?
It's Mean Green, not Frog. I've no idea what that is. I don't have membership. James McGilvery. All these people, you also need to be on the club anyway, to be honest. But let me write that one down. James McGilvery.
Facebook users.
Number 7. James, your number 7.
A Facebook member has put me, and another one has put I don't have a membership.
Oh, someone wants to shout out quickly. Darren Rue, shout out for you. Sorry, I shouldn't have rhymed it like that. Darren, massive shout out, please. ST66DAL. Thumbs ups for you.
Missed one, RJ.
Have
Kieran
I-
Needham Russell.
Oh, Kieran. Has he not got membership?
I thought you had.
Yeah, I
What?
thought, yeah.
Bear with me. I'm just going into the deepest, darkest corners of my computer. Let me have a quick look.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. No, he hasn't.
No.
No, so I'm back again. So let me write that one down.
Got another
Kieran
one.
Needham Russell. Kieran, you're number 8. Russ Harding
Russ Harding.
doesn't have membership. Russ Harding. Number 9, Russ. Thank you. You are number 1. Sweet. Thanks. Okay. Any more? If we've missed any, and like at the moment, I've got Adam Hopton, Claire Sibley, Scott Evans, George Banks, Chris Rickson, Brendan Wilson, James McGilvery, Kieran Needham Russell, and Russ Harding. If you reckon you put your name on that list and I've missed you, can you please put another message in below, and then I can add you to the list. And at the end of the show, we will you guys well, to let you know the 2 people that's won. So what else did I want to go on about? So sponsors. Okay. I think it was about a week or so ago. And I'm not one for, and I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but a member was unhappy with the way that, I can only presume that Full Club GB run, to be honest, and he had a post removed. It was sent the reason why, and the language that was sent to the staff was absolutely shocking. In all the years I've been involved with Full Club GB, and those that know me from the Full Galaxy Owners Club, I'd never seen anything like what I'd seen from this member. Just to let you know that Full Club GB won't put up with that. We will remove people. We'd much rather have the right people on board than have the wrong people. And the staff to do this because they really enjoy being involved with the club, and they should never be have to put up with that kind of the messages that especially Anne actually got. Want to quickly move on from that because I don't want the evening to be about Dana. So Full Power Live, Bob, how'd you find it?
Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it, to be honest. I mean, there was no sort of delays on the track, nothing like that. Everything seemed to go really smoothly from the show and the club point of view as well. We seemed to get everyone parked up quite quick, which is normally, it can take us a little while. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. It was good. How about you, Liam?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Club point of view, I enjoyed it. Obviously, I wasn't technically staff on that day, but I helped out with the parking, obviously, because I know what I was doing. Ground wasn't marked out as well as what we thought it'd be, because at one point, parking the cars up at the back, we sort of tried to get them straight, if that makes sense. But somewhere down the line, they just went kaput. So change them all around again. But we got there in the end. There was some nice cars on display. Track was good. Some of the stands were good. There wasn't obviously as much trade stands at Ford Power, but I can understand with the situation.
Yeah,
there may not have been. But still a good day. Very long day, shall we say. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Cool. Just quickly before I go on about Full Power Live, well done on saying my name. No one gets it right. Can you let me know what your name was, and then I'll know for next time to maybe try and do it a second time. such a shame there's people out there to spoil things. Yeah, no, I agree. Me personally, I'd love the person to message me. I'm always on for moving forward, to be honest. And I do understand the person in question was upset about things, but there's a certain way of doing things, to be honest. Packing the gazebo weren't smooth going. No, it definitely weren't. But yeah, I won't speak about how badly Liam and Bob done that.
Yeah.
Laura, okay, she doesn't have a membership. Laura Harris, number 10. Okay. When are you doing something in the Northwest? Don't know who the member is. I can't see it. If I can quickly go here, I'm having a look. Was a good show apart from RJ for getting the cake. Yes, Claire, you forgot the cake as well. Bethan Harding, I don't have membership. The Bethan, is that Bethan or Bethan? Do you know what? I humbly apologize. I've done really well with one name and not so well with the other. Bethan, number 11. Here we go. I think. Oh, Barry Bradbury. Hi, Barry. When we're going on about the Northwest, what part of the? And I'm down in Dartford, so yeah, where my tom goes, that's where I lay my keys. So I have no idea. Where are we talking about, Barry, when we're referring to the Northwest, please?
Yeah, anything past Northampton.
Michael Luff is joined. Brenda Wilson. Just having a look. So pictures. What we got? Pictures look great. Gutted I wasn't there. And yeah, you know what? I was very gutted that you wasn't there. Also, Sarah, gutted that you and your dad wasn't at Forge either. So let me just quickly Full Power Live. Wow. I was going to go last year and the year before, and I didn't. I'm one of these people when I think about Brands Hatch, that name alone says so much more than what just the Silverstone does. And I know that's because of where I come from and my love of things like James Hunt and all the rest of it. And I was saying to people, it was quite mad just looking at that track, thinking that that's where James Hunt was in 76 when they were trying to disqualify him and the crowd was going to go nuts. Full Club GB in the show, yeah, it was great. I really, really enjoyed it. It would definitely be a show I would go back to. It was great chatting to Matt Bailey as well. Shout out to Matt and the stand with Full Group UK. Me and him had a long chat, and yeah, it was good. I have got a lot of respect for Matt. We first touched paths back in 2012. Little things have happened. You know what? Water under the bridge. It's all about moving forward with a multitude of clubs there. But it was really good chatting to him. Massively, there was a lot of funny moments on the day, to be absolutely honest. But as a whole, yeah, no, I really did enjoy the Full Power live. Is the club? Oh, let me highlight that one. Sorry. Is the club looking to head over to the Isle of Wight Takeover show next year, as it only takes one Wally to spoil it for other people? Is the club looking to head over to the Isle of Wight? Okay, we are planning to go to IOW next year. I know. I did speak to Victoria Hope, and hopefully she can get back to me with a message that I wanted her to look after the event on the main club for IOW and Ford Fair as well. But George, yeah, no, the club went there in 2019. It was a really good couple of days, and I felt that this year was going to be even bigger, and I hope next year will be even better than the previous year, to be honest. Are you guys, depending on what's going on with the world, both looking at IOW? Bob and Liam?
Him.
No, I'm reading the comments. Sorry. Me and Anne Louise were going to go to Isle of Wight, but I'll be honest, we've not had a holiday ourselves, just me and Anne Louise away. And we found a real good deal on a holiday to Turkey. The only problem is, obviously, it's it's just going to affect. It's one of those choices: do we go Turkey or do we go Isle of Wight? And cut long story short, we'd be going to Turkey for a lot less than what we would in Isle of Wight in the long run, because obviously you've got to think of the fuel, the ferry, the hotel, food and drink while you're over there, all that sort of thing.
Stop making excuses and just go to IOW next year. Just go to the chicken shop on the seafront and I'll just pretend it's Turkey. I don't know. Let's have a look. We got a bit about the cake, Claire. Claire's she's not going to let me live it down with about the cake. That one we've done. Got at the moment, I have got 11 people for two memberships to be done. Dave, can't wait for. I always look at that and how is it we pronounce that name? Is it Squires, or am I thinking of a little furry creature that's running up a tree?
No, it is Squires.
Is it? It ain't a tufty. Okay. Plus, it's only short of 97 miles for me to get to. Yes, it's a.
And this isn't Squires going to be the first one we're going to try and have a club stand at, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think Bob can share. He's got the events that he's going to bring up. So there we go there. Yes, 11th of April.
Yeah, because we asked the question, because myself and Anne Louise are going, and I believe it was Anne Louise who asked you the question about potentially doing it.
It was, yes.
So
yeah, she asked me that down at Full Power Live. She had a hand around my neck because that's what you want to do. That's fine. So yeah, no, that should be a really good day. Full Power Live was an amazing show, and getting to do the parade, like wow, being on that track with that history, it's do you know what? I can imagine me just getting that picture of Frosty and it just said Brands Hatch on it. Yeah, it was absolutely awesome. Yeah, no, that was absolutely awesome. Tatina weren't happy that I ordered another picture, but that was kind of cool. Ian Adley, IOW 2019 was awesome. Roll on 2021, we're already booked. Yeah, nice one, bud. Adam, I did show and shine at Full Power Live. My car was the one the Focus ST Mark II with the orange wheels, parked next to the GT40. Nice one, Adam. They announced IOW. If it goes ahead, I'll be there guaranteed. I ain't having a car show this year like this year. Who says? That was Kieran. Hi, Kieran. I agree. Yes, absolutely. From Victoria Hope, I'm honoured that you asked me to continue looking after IOW and Ford Fair. Vic, to be honest, I know those were probably two events you absolutely loved. You and Kakal. So I would love for you to do that. Facebook user, have they announced a date yet? My ferry cost is still waiting to be added to the one next year. I don't know if you go to. Have we got a date on that sheet, Bob, for IOW?
16th of May.
Yeah, I think that's the Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know they have things on the over the course of the weekend. Camping, no need for hotel. Agreed, James. IOW is nowhere near as expensive as Turkey. The The first one is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday for the 11th of April, 2021. And we have got Squirrels is Squire. Sorry, I said it. I did say it then, didn't I? It's only a half hour down the road from me. Hey, it's not from me, I can tell you. So yeah, we're back up to date. We're back up to date with that. What does that leave me on? That leaves me with, we have another little bit of an announcement, and that is we have a new competition coming up, and it's going to be run by Sarah, who's one of the mods on the club, and it's called Full Club GB. It's a knockout. No, you don't have to take your car through a tunnel and try and knock over some big 20-foot tall toys, that kind of thing. Basically, it's just a new competition and a bit of friendly fun. Yeah, I'm reading from the cue card on the telly. No, not really. All you need to do is post a picture. This is roughly, post a picture of your car below. But be quick, as it's limited to 64 cars only. And the comments will be turned off once we reach 64 cars. We will then place those 64 cars into a first round where our members can vote for liking their favourite falls. So out of those 64, 32 will be going through to the live finals on Britain's... No, it's the wrong show. Will be going through to the next round. And in the second round again, members will vote, and then we'll have 16, and we'll go on until we get to the final. And the winner of the final, which will be voted by the members, will win some goodies from the club, probably along the lines of a decal of their choice. But that's a new competition, which, going to be honest, the idea come from another group, which I think was Modified UK, but we just wanted to change it about a bit and put our own kind of stance. I was up for calling it, I've got to be honest, Full Club GB FA Cup. Start from the third round, we get to the final, but I thought if there's not a lot of people into football, they won't know what the hell is going on. What do you reckon to the competition? You reckon that's so something a bit different? It's not something that I've seen on the club at the moment. But Liam, what do you reckon?
I've seen similar competitions, so I know where you get the idea from. It is a good idea. It freshens things up a bit. Don't call it Full Club GB FA Cup because that means Arsenal won't get through.
Have Arsenal not won it more than... Don't start me off.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, it's a good thing. I reckon we'll see a few cars that we don't see a lot of on the club. If I'm honest.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think. Bob, what do you think to it?
Yeah, I like the idea of it. I reckon it'd be quite cool to see people go through to the next round and such. And yeah, you could see who wins.
Yeah, no, I think it would. But hopefully we can maybe do some blogs. We might even put a little video together of it. Might be something we can blast out on YouTube. To be honest, we hopefully you've seen all the events that we're going to try and arrange. So you would have seen in the last couple of weeks there has been a few more changes staff-wise. People coming, people going, and people coming. And it was based on this that I was... Thank you. I was severely looking at doing a winter break for 2 weeks on the club. What did that mean? That meant that I was going to close the Facebook side of Full Club GB down for 2 weeks, and it was just going to be for members only on the website, which is quite obviously you paid for your membership. I was told that wasn't a good idea, and I knew it wasn't a good idea anyway, but I had to think with work and everything else, did I have the staff to be able to carry things on, to be absolutely honest. But just to let you know, that's not going to happen. It is business as usual. Staff-wise, admin-wise, Mel has stepped down from admin role for her own reasons, which I'm not going into at all. But I have put in place a different kind of moderator role. And the moderator role is just for people that don't have maybe as much time as what they would normally, and they're just going to put in a bit of time now and then to oversee the club to make sure everything is okay. That role is, but at the moment, it's been given to Mel and also Adrian, who's someone that's been admin on the club back in 2017 and a few other times. On top of that, as you know, Liam's come back, so that's brilliant that Liam has come back. We had a bit of a trial with young Joe, which we're still working on things with Joe, to be honest, but he still kept in touch in certain chats with the staff, and very happy to say that John Cuthbert has come back as the senior moderator on the club. If anyone's in the chat that had applied for any of the mod roles, we will get in touch with you guys in the week, but it was just to put you guys up to date with what's going on with the staff, what I was going to do with the club, and what is now going to happen with the club moving forward. Do we have any more messages I've missed, Bob?
I think that's it. We've got a few comments we can catch up with.
Cool.
Where was we?
If I disappear and come back, it's just I'm messing around again, all right?
Second show is 2 days after my birthday. It's quite good timing. John says camping Bookton Ferry from 2020 to roll on IOW with the cat. Yeah, I think I've got to transfer my stuff over as well, actually. Just reminding me, John.
Yeah.
Ian says, my ferry company will only book 6 months in advance. So I had to book for this October and then need to cancel to rebook for May. White Link Ferries.
Right.
So, yeah, if anyone's booked on the same company, just keep that in mind. You might have to look up the name for this one, RJ, if you don't mind. Full Power Live was our first show with Full Club GB. And looking forward to next year with you guys. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for the...
Is Richard Angle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Adrian says, anything different is worth a try. That's to the new competition.
Yeah. If anyone else wants to go in that draw, there's 11 names on there at the moment.
Sarah SJ says, keep an eye on the group Thursday as I'm day off, so I can monitor the post. Excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, me too. I think it's going to be good.
I reckon it'll go well. I reckon it'll fill up quick, so you've got to keep an eye out. Cole Scott, Squires will hopefully be my first show. Going to bring Stan.
He's got my cat in that van.
If you could see Stan in the van.
Yeah.
Dave says new moderator role idea. Commissar for shooting distance too far, maybe. Yeah, we're up to date.
Cool. So we'll do your bit about your bit you've got coming up, and hopefully we might be able to, from the website itself, go to the club shop from the website, not your admin login, and then we can go on, because we've got loads of new stuff merch-wise as well, and I want to chat about the new VIP group.
Yeah, no worries. I'll get that loaded.
I agree, John.
Where are we? Right, ready when you are.
Cool. if you can go into the club shop on that. No. Okay, so hopefully you can see this here. There's a lot of stuff that we've put into the shop. You see one of the biggest things we've got in there. We've got the mugs in there now that I believe Gary ordered one of them. So we will be, they are personalized, made. I don't have one myself. I'm sure the Liam's going somewhere because he's got my mug. Yeah, those are some of the looks. So you can have a personalised mug of your car. You can just have the full club GB one. I believe you can have the membership. Can we get the membership bit on that on your picture, Liam? Frozen. Yeah. There we go. There's the membership, which looks really nifty. These are sublimation printed, so they're not like heat printed. So they look really cool. So yeah, the standard ones, I will be getting a lot of them in stock. Well, I'll be getting some in stock myself, so I can send them out directly. Other than that, they are made to order, so hence it is a pretty large window turnaround time, depending on how busy we are. So that's them. I think we've also got we still got decals in. Loads of them. I've got these Brands Hatch ones here, and I did mean to get one of the white ones, and then when I went to get one, they were all gone. But never mind. We've got full Club GB HTV printed polo shirts. We've got the hoodies now as well. Full Club GB Style 2 t-shirts and Style 1 t-shirts. We've got the drawstring bag, a lady fit vest, other t-shirts. So we've added quite a lot of new bits, plus all the other stuff which is currently on there. If you do have membership and you're ordering stuff as a member, anybody can order anything, but if you are ordering it as a member, there is a club discount code. So I need you to message me or a member of staff directly for that code. We do change it at sporadic times, but that's another, again, that's another one of the perks for you taking our membership. Just to let people know, membership is £10 for the year or £15 for 2. It gives you full access to the whole of the website. It gives you access to, and I'm hoping Bob can get this bit up. If he can click on the menu tab. I like my bit. That's really good. And go to groups. Yeah, there. So one of the things you need to make sure when you're logged in, you need to make sure that your profile is set to public. If you set it to private, which I believe James Summerfield and a lot of other people did, until well, like I've applied, like why haven't you done something? Like I was avoiding people, but I weren't. It's because your account set to private. I can't actually see it on there. So you'll see at the moment we've got Full Club GB membership VIP group. If you click on that one, Bob, this is the one you're going to try and do. This is part of your membership as well. We closed down the chat on Facebook. We wanted to concentrate more on this. It's saying the club pays for in the whole Wix package, and we felt for your membership, your £15 or £10 for the year, or £7.50 for the year if you took that too. A lot of people started to interact on there. I think the other thing is if Facebook goes down, the more people get used to this app, the better it's going to kind of become. There's also a total forum on there as well. I think the app, the group, is just a smaller version of the forum where you can just put pictures in there, you can put a post in there, etc. But I do need to, if you're going to request to join that, your profile must be set to public and not private. I think I'm up to date with everybody that should be in on there. But yeah, that particular thing was saying I've been trying to set up for a long time, and it's just cool to have that on there. Also on there, Bob, can you quickly go to events on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got all the events on there. That countdown is for squirrels. Squires. Just picturing. Yeah, so that countdown's for that. You can reserve like your RSVP on that. You can share it to Facebook and Twitter. We come down the list a bit, Bob, because Anne's been working really, really hard with the list on that. We come down. I think she's pretty much put everything on there. But the countdown timer is for the Squires event. And yeah, there's loads of other features on the website that I don't think a lot of people realise. That they think, oh yeah, I'm taking that membership and I'm just getting access to the deals and the discounts. For me, the main thing you're getting access to is everything what is on the website. We've got the forum there, the reviews on there. There's another merch thing that takes us to the t-shirt studio bit. And there's quite a bit on that. If you click that menu again, Bob, and that brings up that sidebar. Like I said, there's loads of bits on there. The media group, the members only section, where you can interact with other members. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of those bits there that are for the membership holders, like only. Can you go on the gallery section? So I know we got at some point we need to update some more of the photos and everything that are kind of in there as well.
Yeah, I would do, but I think the button's broken.
The button's broke. Okay, we'll forget that.
Sod's law.
Bob's broke the button. We'll let Bob fix his button. But hopefully you get the idea that there's loads and loads of different bits and pieces. Anyone that's signed up for membership, yeah, you need to activate your account, and all you're going to do with that, hopefully Bob can do that quickly from now, is click the join here tab, which is the red color tab on the main page there. Yeah, if you click on that, and in that bit there, you're just going to put your details in there, your car reg and the model, etc. And if you've got a membership number, I will then get that, or Anne will get that, and then we can activate your account itself. That will also keep you up to date with anything what's happening on the club. To be fair, Bob and Liam, any ideas on how you wanted to do are we kind of agreeing that the best way to do this membership thing is a number generator?
I'm happy to do it that way. I don't know where Liam's gone for the minute.
Cool. Are you able to get because you know what my internet, if I put something else on it, it's going to lag. Can you get up a number generator?
Yeah. As well, if you're visiting the website, you don't have to be a member, but you can always leave us a review. Let us know what we're doing good. Let us know what we're doing bad. What we can improve on. If there's any bits broken on the site, like the gallery button. Yeah, just let us know.
2030.
Right. Yeah, I've got one ready.
Cool. So we want to do numbers between 1 and 11. Okay, just quickly before Bob does that, number 1 is, and I'm hoping you people are still actually on. Number 1 is Adam Hopton, 2 is Claire Sibley, 3 is Scott Evans, 4 is George Banks, 5 is Chris Rickson, 6 is Brendan Wilson, 7 is James McIlvery, 8 is Kieran Needham Russell, 9 is Russ Harding, 10 is Laura Harris, and 11 is Beethan Harding. So yeah, if you want to run away with your number generator, we get the first number out.
All right, so just to prove this is live, this is my mouse. I'm moving it around from 1 to 11, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3,
Number
2,
12.
1.
Be lovely.
Yeah. Right. First click. Good luck, everyone. Number 2.
Number 2 is Claire Sibley. Don't come with a cake. Congratulations, Claire. If you can comment in the chat that you are on, yeah. So first one is gone to Claire, and the second one.
Right, here we go.
Number 11, which is Bethan Harding. Again, if you can comment to tell me that you are actually on as well. I want to do a backup one, please, Bob, just in case these people ain't on. So Claire's on, so that's confirmed there. And if I could do a third number.
Yeah, 1 for luck.
Number
1 more for luck.
No, she can't have that again. Number 10.
10.
Which is Laura Harris as a backup. Okay. So we're waiting on Bethan Harding. So hopefully Bethan Harding gets back at me. Yeah, Bethan's got back at me. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm that kind of person. Laura, I know your dad was on. Michael, get back to me. I'll send out a year's membership offer from me personally for Laura for calling her Dawn that time when she won a trophy when you won that trophy at Cars in the Park, and she never got up because she thought, who the hell is Dawn? I don't know. Still a nightmare. Congratulations, Claire. Cakes.
Congrats, guys. Again, thank you for Adrian for putting the money forward for the membership.
100%. So have we got a little bit at the bottom with the club email address on?
Possibly.
So I need you guys to email me your details over, please.
We don't. 1 second.
You're welcome, Michael.
Just Full Club GB.
fullclubgb@gmail.com. Okay, if you can send me an email to fullclubgb@gmail.com. Yeah, I need your names and addresses and information on your cars, model and reg, etc. Then I can get the memberships made up and I'll get them posted out to Claire, Bethan and Laura next week. And thank you very much. And as Bob said, thank you to Adrian as well for offering a very kind offer to pay for 2 people to have the membership on the club.
Yeah, thank you.
So Bob, you're gonna chat about something that if I possibly could get rid of my car for anything, I think this would be pretty much up there.
To be honest, it's tempting me as well.
We could all end up with one.
Right. I know it's not everyone's favourite car, but the Puma ST come out, and it looks quite good to me. Even in, I don't know the official name, but Kermit Green, I'm going to call it. It still looks quite good.
Yes, no, definitely. I did watch a German video, even down to the special upgrade with the special wheels to pack. They've done more of a cut on the 19-inch wheels, the little splitter on the front to improve the downforce of the car itself. It was pretty impressive, everything that was going on about with the car. I know it's not going to be. Now, this is only my personal take. There's someone that has owned an original Puma. I think it was on an X-Reg 2001. for me, I know this. They say there's similarities in the sense that if you look at the grills closely, you can't look at them as being identical, but look at how they formatted the grills and the back end. To a degree, is like what the original Puma was. It's not really down for 100%. That's what it's like. But that idea, you can see where that idea come from. I think too many people do put too much of, well, it's not an original Puma. No, it isn't. It isn't like that. It's a 2020 Puma, and I don't look at it as being a 2001 Puma. I think you can look at it for being that, and hopefully you'll look at that and think, wow, what a car. But this has actually got the same engine in it as the Mark 8, the Fiesta, hasn't it?
Yeah, so it's still the 1.5 cylinder from the Mark 8.
It's got more torque power than what the Fiesta ST's got.
Yeah, so they haven't increased the horsepower, but they've increased the torque.
Yeah.
Of course, top speed is down. I can't remember what it was on the Mark 8, but obviously it's a taller car, so it's not going to go as fast.
Yeah.
6-speed manual. Go on, Lip.
So I know. I'm reading comments while you're discussing that, and
I dare look at them.
no, somebody's put. Been looking at the pricing at work on the Puma ST. That's in mean green, and if you get the performance pack, it's 29k. That's the one.
Yeah,
29k for Puma. Blimey.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No. I didn't think it'd be that.
No, I mean, even the mild hybrid ones are sort of quite expensive. Like I said, you can get the performance pack that adds launch control, among other things. I think it adds LSD as well.
Yeah.
Recaro seats are standard.
Yeah.
It's got selectable driving modes. So I believe they're Eco, Standard, Sport and Track. Someone could correct me on them, but I think that's along the lines of them. And obviously, the further you go up, the less age you get, and the more likely it is to have fun in it. It keeps the digital dash from the standard Puma, which if you haven't looked at one in person, they're really nice. Starting from 25.5k.
Yeah, no. Is there not an option also on the LED lighting on the headlamps?
Yes, yeah. They, I think I mentioned it before. They base the headlamps off the GT40.
Oh right, okay.
The current GT40. I mean, to me, it's not a bad looking car.
No, it's not. I think so. It gives. What do you get? 80 litres of space in the boot. Yeah,
and you've got the deep pit cut out the bottom as well.
Yeah. But I think that gives you an extra added 80 litres. I'm sure. I kind of read to be. And the other thing I liked as well. Some people have been going on, and I'll probably get crucified for this. If we go back to the Mark II STs, the 5 pots, and Mark 2.5s, and then you had the Mark III, and what I've got, the Mark 3.5. I don't know about the latest Mark IV ST, but 3 gauges on top of the dash. Everybody said how cheap and tacky they kind of were, and quite flimsy. I don't know, on Frosty, they don't seem to move about like I kind of heard people was. What I love about this with the Puma, they're built into the clocks, aren't they? All those same gauges are built into the clocks. Yeah.
So it depends what mode you're in to what's being displayed. Obviously, Eco is not going to show the boost gauge. But
Yeah, no, it does look really, really nice. I think for me, I don't know, and maybe the Mark 8 Fiesta ST the Mark 8 Fiesta ST owners would say different. For me, where the Mark 7 seem to work better than what the Mark 8, not just because I owned one. I just felt that when they produced that, I remember it being on Top Gear and Richard Hammond testing out the Mark 8, the Mark 7 ST, and Jeremy Clarkson putting himself on a line and said, in future years, this car will be up there with the Cosworths and all the rest of it. It will be such an iconic car. But for me, where Ford's hit the nail on the head was price as well. The price of a Mark 7 ST was 2 to 3 grand cheaper than its competitors out there. The Mark 8 isn't. It's quite an expensive car, and even looking at the Puma, to have those packs on it, nearly 30 grand. It's an awful lot of money. And I know there's quite a few big Puma owners. There's the new big Puma owners on the club. Me personally, I like it. I like everything about it. I think it's a really cool package. Even the work they've done with the patterns on the Recarios and that. They were there to help the contours of your body, not to. And Liam's got a Fiesta ST. One of the things I found with my Fiesta ST was in Frosty. I've got the little bolsters that you can move out on the seats, which was pretty much old school, like Cosworth ideas back in the 80s and the 90s. In the Fiesta ST, I found if I was driving for an hour, I'd get out the car and I felt like my legs had totally gone. And a lot of people were saying that was a downside of one of the downsides of the ST. Curious to know what Mark 8 owners say. Is that something they kind of improved on? But me personally, getting back to it, massive thumbs up on the Puma ST. I think that colour looks absolutely amazing. It's probably worth every penny for the colour. I'm not sure about the rest of it.
Sorry, that's getting things. Yeah, Liam, you own a Mark 7 ST. Is it enough to tempt you out, even to the Fiesta, the Mark 8?
Sorry,
I thought we actually broke.
I thought we froze it.
Well, my signal, my signal is bad.
No worries.
Yeah, my internet's not good.
No, just saying, you currently own the Mark 7 ST. The Mark 8 Fiesta ST or the Puma ST enough to tempt you?
The Puma ST, no. If someone said to me, "I'm going to give you the keys to a Puma," I would say the old shape racing Puma. If I'm honest, I'm not too keen on the new version. In terms of the Fiesta ST Mark 8, I don't know. It's still gaining on me. I'm not used to it yet. I think it's just the new look shape, how they've changed it slightly. It is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just not quite there with me yet, if I'm honest.
I think for me personally, I understand what you're saying about the Puma. When I had my little black Puma, it was a 1.7 VCT, which I believe was what they called variable cam to timing. I took it up to Dartford, went to do my insurance, put my foot down, and I nearly ended up in the house on the other side of the road. It was rapid. My hat goes off to all these people that drive old cars, and I'd love to have maybe that old car tucked away in the garage. And I always thought the Puma could be that. I thought the Steve McQueen advert, that was the reason why I bought my Puma. I'm not going to lie, and I felt that it was such an iconic car. But in this day and age, I think we move forward with technology. And I think as a car manufacturer, you can't get too caught up in nostalgia. You've got to move forward, and the technology, what is on these cars. And I know so many people are not going to agree with me, but the technology, what is in that Puma compared to an old one. And that old one was brilliant. I loved the 3 little bits on the lights at the back, the little tiny, well, basically, for want of a better word, it was a Mark V, the Fiesta and that. Everything, the smell about the car, because it was brand new, was absolutely brilliant. The Mark 8 Fiesta, they seem to take a long time to bring the ST out. I know they was having major issues with the engines, wasn't they? I love the idea of the glass opening, the sunroof on it. There was loads of cool features. I think maybe a couple of bits I can't get my head around the Mark IV Focus and the Fiesta is a few design things. And one of them is the rear reflectors, the way they've added them into the bumpers. It looks, I don't know, it just to me looks like someone stuck them on. And as for the Mark IV, the Focus, even Tina said to me the other day, if I had the Mark IV Focus, I'd have to take the Focus badge off the boot. I think to me, it's like someone has just kind of felt, no, your job's going to be the badge, and I'm just going to bung it on the boot. Focuses have always been about having a little badge maybe on one side or the other. Is there any other news on anything else for Ford Boys coming up?
Like most manufacturers, where are they? Why is this not working? 1 second. Like most manufacturers, people are going hybrid.
Yeah.
Ford they've been slower than others to come around to it, but they are getting there. So I think this is their plan for the next couple of years. Obviously, at the minute, you've got Fiesta. They've just released the Focus, Cougar. Puma's obviously been hybrid from the beginning. They're also doing some commercial with the Transits as well.
Yeah.
Mondeo's been hybrid for a little while with the 2-litre engine. You've got plug-in hybrids as well now, so you can just run them off the electric. I think that's the plug-in hybrids.
Transit plug-in?
Again, I don't know if all these are out in the minute. I know the Fiesta, the Focus, the Cougar is, and the Mondeo, sorry. The rest, I'm not sure if they're out, but they should be out soon.
I heard, was it a couple of years ago now on Grand Tour that the Mondeo was good going?
Yeah, that was the Grand Tour's final episode, wasn't it?
It was. I wish they were up for another one.
Yeah.
I keep going on their open. There was, just quickly, there was a clip someone put on Facebook. I'm not sure if you used to see it. It was in these 3 older American cars. And so someone caught them for filming and that, which was absolutely cool. So, quick question for the pair of you, and also for chat as well. If you didn't have your Ford, what model of vehicle, what make of vehicle would you have? Let's not put a model in there, because that just makes that picture massive. So let's look at a model, and let's ask Bob first. It can be something old or it can be something new, but a make of a particular marquee of a vehicle.
There's a few that always come to mind. If I had to get rid of Wheezy, for whatever reason, then I had whatever money was left over, 2 cars come to mind. It would be the Jaguar X-Type.
All right.
The one based off the Mondeo. Or it would be Skoda Fabia VRS Estate.
Okay, yeah.
I quite like the look of them. There's something about them.
Yeah. How about yourself, Liam? Am I right in being it would be that Honda that James May pulled up in? That was a nice car, to be honest.
No. The one car I would love to own, I would probably say an S15, because they're very nice. Yeah, They're a fun toy, shall we say.
Right, you have to enlighten me. What is an S for 15? That sounds like a jet.
It's a JDM car, more known for the drifting scene.
Oh, right, okay.
Lots of tuning potential.
Yeah. Sylvia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
It's on Sylvia.
that-
It's just,
Nissan, well, yeah, good make.
yeah.
I've got a knock at my door. Let's find out who it is. Who's at my door? Oh, someone going, didn't want to come in. If you come in, Alf, you're going to be on live. You ain't going to do that dance, are you? You promised me you would.
No, but you have a special visitor.
I have a visitor.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Come on. Okay.
Be careful with it.
I've got to be careful because those that know me know that I'm not very good with hamsters, and this is Morpheus. Yes, hi
Where's
Morpheus.
that?
He's doing a snoozle moozle. Take your snoozle moozle back. Just sorry about that. That's nothing car related. Yeah, if I didn't have. Go on. No, you carrying on. You're the Nissan, aren't you? Yeah. I thought you might pick a Skyline or something.
Oh, too expensive. No, way too expensive. I mean, with you saying about the Puma being modernised from the old Puma, because we're talking about other cars, you know, if you didn't have a Ford, what would you have? I feel sorry for the people who have the old Toyota Supra. Would they go to the new Toyota Supra? It's the same boat.
I think it is. I think it's exactly the same. I would love an old Toyota Supra, Japanese imports. I think if I didn't have a Ford, it would probably be a Japanese import. But I see a car the other day, and I drove down the road, and I think I was in Nissan, the note and that, and I bigged him, and I just went like that, and he was in a frog-eyed Sprite. And to me, that if I could get a classic car, there's loads of classic Fords out there, but there's loads of classic British cars that I would want. But how much time would it be spent being fixed to not being fixed? But moving on slightly, we've got a few messages I just wanted to go over. Hey, that email's not working, Bob. It's you, Laura. fullclubgb@gmail.com, Laura. You've probably written it down wrong. Adrian Pierce, you're more than welcome. Someone has said, thank you, Facebook user. Yes. Thank you. Been looking at pricing at work on a Puma ST. That's in mint green. If you get the performance pack, it's 29k. That is, yes. Ooh. Really looking forward to Squirrels now that Stan the Van is going and finally meeting Carl. Yeah, Stan and Squirrels. Well done to the winners of the membership. Thank you, George. It's very kind of you. The new Puma has grown on me even more now that they're now with the SC. No, Graham, I agree. I hope you're well, bud. Official Ford statement: the original Puma was a coupe when coupes were popular. You know what? Yeah. And I can understand that 110%. I felt the Puma's life was cut short, and I feel, I don't know, it's only my own silly opinion what it's worth. It was cut short because the Mark IV Fiesta went. But I remember they had the racing Puma at SMC Ford. They brought it in and they had it there, and it looked absolutely awesome. But I think that's a massive point. Now crossovers are popular. Puma is basically a trend name, not a car name. Yeah, great point.
Sorry, RJ. Ford have already done this before, modernising a car. People don't remember it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Cougar with the C?
Yeah, I do. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they brought it back with the Cougar with the K and made it an SUV.
Yeah.
But no one seems to.
Would
Everyone
you-
loves the Cougar. The
Would
new
you
one.
not agree when the Puma and the Cougar could come out? The Cougar didn't kind of hit the heights as what the Puma did.
No, I think with the Cougar as well, it was a bit of a miss. They missed the mark a bit. They wanted to sell it in America and Europe,
Yeah.
so they tried to make it European inside, and everyone in Europe was like, "Oh, this is American," and everyone in America was like, "Oh, this is European," but it didn't really translate that well.
Yeah. I think it's a bit like I see a car come up the other day, and the other month I see it for the first time from one of our American members. And I looked at it and I thought, what's that? Some little convertible. And I looked at it, I thought it was some kind of Japanese, like the Toyota MR2, but it weren't. It was their equivalent to the full Capri with the pop-up lamps. But when I see it, I because you're used to seeing the European one. Those that are into their Capris, by the way, just to let you know, the Terry the Capri is doing very well. And yeah, it's had a lot of work to it done after that the fire. Cole Scott, cheers, Dave. I can't wait to go to a show and meet up with you all too. Young Joe, yes, I saw that. We're trying to go for him. Cheers, Dave. Sarsaparilla, really. In your guys' opinion, what is the best Ford minivan? Liam, don't you love it? You just put that on someone. What is the best Ford minivan?
I'm going to be honest, I've not really had much experience with Ford vans. I know they did is it the Transit Connect? It's like a small transit van.
Yeah,
Well,
the original ones.
Yeah, I think I've drove one of them once, and they weren't too bad. They weren't ideal, they weren't comfy, but that's pretty much the only Ford van that I've had experience with or drove in the past. Or sorry, driven in the past. So for me, I'd have to choose that, knowing that I've been in one of them, if that makes sense.
Don't know if anyone's on the Facebook side as well, but I know there's quite a lot of messages I'm not seeing to drop in over. Any thoughts on the minivan, Bob?
So I'm guessing minivans, like we call it MPV. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I'm kind of, I don't know. I suppose when you initially look at it, I'm thinking of the British Leyland Mini with the wood on the back, a Clubman, but I know it's not that. So yeah, I think you're right. I think it is going to be something like that. I suppose they've kind of changed a bit because you had your bigger people carriers like your Galaxies to then go into brand C Maxes, S Maxes, normal C Maxes, etc. to what we've currently got. They've stopped. Have they not stopped the C Max now? That isn't an option anymore, is it?
I don't think it is. I think they've kept the S Max and the Galaxy.
Right, because I heard rumours that the day was going as well, as along with the day.
I haven't heard that then, to be honest. If I had to pick it, it'd be probably the S Max or the Galaxy. I know you can get them with depending on the year, you can get them with the same engine as the Focus ST, the 5-pot.
That was I think that was one of the selling points, to be absolutely honest. Right, let's scoop down on some more messages. Liam Andrew, I like the WRC rally render of the Puma. Rick, I like the look. I think it's just one of those, you either like it or you don't, which was the same with the original Pumas. Yeah, no, it's a good point. And it goes to show how people's minds can change, because we went on about other marquees, and you've only got especially if Richard Hammond's watching. And I know occasionally it does come on, and he don't say a lot. So, Richard, if you're watching, how's your Nissan Juke going? And that's probably as big as you're going to get. You either like it or you hate it, to be honest. It's got a Quaff limited slip diff.
Quaif.
Quaff, sorry, Mark. I'm bad. Oh yes, Beat Essential, wifey can drive back. Let's go up on that one there. Claire, can I check the email address, as the one you have put up says it's not a valid email address? Claire, it's Ford Club GB, all one word, at gmail.com.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, because you emailed me the other day, and I've got the email address.
I have
I've
a couple.
got-
I have loads of email addresses.
I've got Ford Club GB
Yeah,
at fcgb.co.uk.
yeah. Well, if I get any emails in that one now, I'm forwarding them on to you. Let's move on. Beer Central. Just having a quick look. Here we go. Jez, the Puma was a small nibble sports car that is too. This is too big and to me not sporty. It shouldn't have the Puma name. I'm not listening to you, Jez. I love you, really. I'm very political and not really. Please could I have the email address again, please? FordClubGB@gmail.com. It's not working, is it, lol? I don't know. Maybe you should make the better cakes. I have no idea. The Mark IV gauges are on the screen now. Can have just the one or three, same as the upcoming Puma. Thank you for that. Cole Hope. For me, the front looks better than the rear on the Puma ST. Nice one, Cole. No, it's not. Oh, have I jumped up a bit?
No, you're right.
Oh, just having a look. Oh, what the hell? If it's any car, then a DeLorean, which is the coolest car, back of an RAC wagon. Cougar is a great car with a V6. Bit like the Probe. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind a Probe. I think that there's quite a few Probe clubs on Facebook, and they seem to have they're quite different again in specs and stuff compared to European to the American ones I've seen, to be honest. Minivan here. Minivan got to be the Escort all day long. You had the 55 and 75, which was a much better spec. Carl Scott saying the Connect van. The Mini Traveller RJ, the Clubman was the square front. I'm sorry. Wait till I see him next year. Okay, I've tried to send that email and it's not what. Claire, I'll send an email to myself. Let me see what's going on.
I'll just
let me have a look.
and it's worked.
Yeah. Oh, I'm downloading some emails now, so we will have a look. There you go. I've got one from Liam, I've got one from Laura, I've got one from Michael, and I've got one from a young lady that says she makes cakes. Thank you, Claire. It's working. C-Max is dead. Mondeo on Galaxy extended for the time being. Ooh. That is from Kieran. Tony, where the hell have you been, bub? Welcome. It's okay. We don't mind, honest. Claire, FordClubGB@gmail.com was different to what you said, but that one, yeah, peep the scoop. Sorry, guys, I'm off as I'm up early. No worries, George. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a really good chat tonight, to be absolutely honest. And other people just going on about what they think their favourite the minivan was. So what was your favourite car, Liam, as a kid or growing up? now that you're darting in and out? What was your favourite car when you was a kid and you used to think when I get older I'm gonna get me one of them?
You there, Liam?
Yeah, I'm here. I got booted offline.
When you was a kid and you used to go to school, you used to jump on the bus to school, wherever you was, you used to see a car go past and you think, I'm going to have one of them when I get older. Well, what was it?
When I was a kid, it was a Volkswagen Golf. Because they were the popular cars where I was living at the time.
That wouldn't have been Liverpool by any chance, would it?
No, that would have been in Cumbria.
Oh, right. So buggered me.
Yeah.
I'm packing up now. I've got to shoot, guys, up at 4 a.m. Night, Carl. Thank you for joining. Have a good day at work. Have a good week. How about yourself, Bob?
I don't know. Dad had a Jaguar XJ6 for a while. I remember it was red. One with the rectangle headlamps before they went circular, facelift. That was really nice. I remember sitting in the back, even though I had the seatbelt on and the leather seats, I used to slide from side to side.
Oh dear! I bought an old. It's probably, I don't know what you're looking at. 93, no 92, no. I reckon about in the 95. I picked up this old Merc and it was an R-Edge 1977, and I bought it because people used to chat what great quality Mercedes are and what great cars they are, and I bought it just to prove to people that all Mercs are for pants. And I've got to be honest, it weren't. It was built. It was built like a tank. Even had chrome little wipers on the headlamps. And bearing in mind, this car was a 1977 car. Anyway, it didn't have no belts in the back. And as you said, people used to slide about. Well, one day I picked up Tina's nan and granddad, and they had the sunroof, and I left my phone, which was like that. I left it on the sunroof. We went round a corner and we come in through the sunroof and bumped my granddad on the head. But yeah, no, it was massive. What we get in cars up here. So if you could go out there and buy a British classic, can't be a Ford, like what I would call a British classic from one of the British marquees, what would be that car? I kind of get from Bob, it'd probably be a Jag, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
How about you, Liam? For British?
It's going to have to be a racing green Mini or Mini Cooper.
Yeah, no, I agree. They was never had a Mini Cooper. Had a couple of little minis, and they were a massively fun car to drive. And £9 to top it up and go around it for a couple of weeks without any problems. What we got here? See you later, mate. Yeah, we've got here. I'm going to shoot, guys, up for work early. Everyone's falls out the door. Great stream. All take care. You take care too, buddy. Thank you very much for joining. For me, a 1969 Austin Cooper S. Okay. Full Cortina 1600E Mark 1. Lotus Sunbeam. I do very well. Very nice. Land Rover Defender. 3-litre Capri. Lancia Delta. Oh, wow. Adam, you might have come as close as we're going to get to stuff that I love. Triumph to TR6. If I had to pick one, a PA Cresta. If I had to pick one, Triumph the Dolomite Sprint in yellow. Or maybe even not a Jag, but a Rover P6. I would love things like that. Ian Adley's kind of coming close up from the P60s. A Rover SDI, 3.5 litre for V8. If you know you go on about
what about your Robin Reliant?
My Robin Reliance I had, yes, and my Reliant Regals. Yeah, no, they was just fun. But the Rover SDIs, I nearly bought one of them shaped Rovers, and I don't know if you ever been in one, Bob or Liam, but when you sit in it, and the clocks they had on the dash went literally more or less 3/4 along the way to dash. So God knows what the driver was going to see for that clock on the far left-hand side. You know, chances are for the time it's probably the most important clock in the car. Then you couldn't actually read what was on it. Yeah. Right. It's called Liam. It's called he's in the corrections tonight, isn't he? It's called the Dolly Mites. It's called the Dolly. Actually. I'm going to type it in there for you now. Okay. That's what it was called. $8. Okay. Guys, I want to thank everyone for joining. Panzer. I want to thank Liam for coming back and joining the chat tonight. It's definitely brought the three of us all back in, which is how it should be. But Bob as well. Everybody in the chat. 3 people that I'm sending cards out to. Claire's sending me a cake. That's nice of her. So Claire Sibley, Laura Harris, and Beethan Harding. I will sort those membership cards out this week. Having 40 odd people on the live was really, really good. Adrian, who's paid for those memberships, the club doing the other one. Any wrap-ups? Liam, what's your plans for the week?
For the week?
Yeah.
Working in Sheffield all week, unfortunately, on night shifts.
They've got a couple of football teams up there, haven't they? Or down there, depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that good.
Don't go there on a Tuesday, okay?
Yeah.
Don't go there Tuesday.
Weekend
Make sure you go there on a Wednesday. All right, I'll leave that one there.
Oh, yeah.
Bob, what you got planned?
Just work, really. I did want to ask people that are still on. I need some new front pads and discs. I didn't know if anyone had recommendations. I know it's a bit late in the stream now. I'll do a post on the club. If anyone's got any recommendations, please I'll put them on there. Because I'm sort of lost. Do I go OE? Do I go performance? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. The 41 at one point. Is that the highest we got yet?
Yeah, I think you hit 42 at one point. Yeah, it'd be cool. I look forward to the cake, Claire. Just quickly, DB5. Wow, and what a cool year as well. Haha, I remember that. No, my dad had one of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a video of a police Rover SD1 going through London delivering a liver? Or is that Northern for liver? I'm just asking, Liam. I know you're from bands. Sorry, I'll stop there. I shouldn't. I think one of the other things, YouTube videos, be cool if we can get some more content out with how-tos, in a sense that I think those ones work really, really well. I think those are the ones that got us the most views on the bits and the pieces. So if you're doing your brake pads, you have to get Dawn there with a camera.
Yeah.
To me, for the following week, I got work, busy, very busy. It's well into a couple of weeks, nearly into Q4. And with what I do with reselling online on Amazon and eBay, it's going to be very, very busy time. And then trying to keep up with stuff on the club. I just want to say a massive thank yous to all the staff at the moment. I thanked Liam and John for coming back. Just want a massive shout out as well to Mel, someone that I've got used to being part of my everyday on the club, and someone that if I ever see someone that had Disney written all over them, and I'm sure those people that have been in live chats with Mel know that when she gives you that look, it's like the Disney character come to life. For Mel to still want to take on that quieter mod role and still be part of the team is means a massive amount to myself. So Mel, thank you for everything you've done in the admin role, and look forward to still carry on with working with you again. With Christine, John's wife, I hope you get much better really like soon. Young Joe, I know he's in the chat again. I hope you're whatever avenue you're taking with your own life, that you come back to us maybe on a staff level when you feel ready to do so. And with Liam Andrew also, and to Sarah, but mainly my massive shout out, it's got to be to Anne, if I was to be honest. She's absolutely worked her socks off in the last few months, more so than ever. And I know that I wouldn't probably be here having this chat now if it wasn't for and I can probably pick a handful of people in the club, and most people know who I would speak about with that, and is easily in that bracket with the most important people that I've worked alongside with on Full Club GB. So, Anne, thank you. I'm looking at the camera now. My daughter normally says I don't look at the camera, but Anne, thank you very much for that. Guys, enjoy the rest of your week. All those in the chat, thank you very much for joining. We really appreciate it. Have a great week. Any problems, any questions, email me, the club, any of the team, any things you want us to improve on, etc. I'm looking forward to this evening. I can actually, I believe BBC iPlayer is going to work, and I can watch the Top Gear and have a laugh. Because quickly on that Top Gear, I think it took them a long while, and I don't think that it's still as good as what the original was, but I think it's 100% better than what it was before. And I for one, am really looking forward. So I'm going to end myself on that note, and I'll leave you guys to end whatever you want to say.
Liam, any last words?
Nah. Just thanks for coming. There is obviously, you asked about the recommendation. Liam Andrews highlighted it in the comments. Company called Autodoc. I would recommend them as well, because I was looking the other day, and for 2 brake discs for my car, I can get for less than 18 quid. And they're not cheap brand either. I think they're EBC, because they've got a 50% sale on at the moment on brake discs and brake pads. So yeah, give them a try. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's joined us tonight, and it's been fun. Just shy of the 2-hour mark. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah,
from my end, cheers everyone for joining. Like everyone else has said. Yeah, good to see some new faces. Always good to see the old faces. Thanks everyone for taking part, commenting, sponsors as well. Hopefully it won't be as long till the next live. We'll have to sort it out, but hopefully see you guys sooner than a month.
Yeah, I think that next live, just looking at dates at the moment, that's probably, what's the date today? The 11th. So 2 weeks from today. What's that? The 25th? Yeah. What? Bear with me 1 sec. I've got on there. The daylight saving ends. Whoa! It'd be dark. I have to get you to torch out, Liam. Okay, done. Guys, thank you very much, Bob. I'll let you shut down, so we're still on the background chat. Everyone, you take care. Enjoy the rest of your. Have a great week and be safe out there.
Take care, guys.
Bye.